Good morning. Why was that so American? Good morning. Welcome to my YouTube channel, Jodie and B Fitness. I am a nutrition, lifestyle, and mindset coach, and it's been a while. I actually made the mistake of I literally put this video together for a Christmas vlog. And I thought I'd sent it, and now it's too late. Like, what is it now? The 23rd of January, and it's just been too long since Christmas. So instead, I thought it would be nice just to have like a little catch up this week, and I'm holding myself accountable here that these are going to become a regular weekly thing again. Just had lots and lots going on in between my operation, dealing with my condition, endometriosis, obviously Christmas, and now in January I thought, you know what, this can be my my thing that I do for myself, because I actually really like filming these, and I do get a lot of messages from my clients say that they watch them and things, which is really, really lovely. So I thought I would just fill you in with my goals, plans I've got coming up, and yeah, just I suppose like life in general. Christmas was Christmas pretty much. It was really lovely and quiet actually. I have a very full-on job that I absolutely love, but it is actually the first time since running my business that I actually took some time off. And I just realised, even though, you know, it's such a massive part of what I do, rest is really important. And having that rest then gave me, you know, the rest that I needed to kind of like fill up my social cup, my rest cup, whatever you want to call it, to then come into January like really fucking strong. Christmas was quiet, went shopping. I've never left everything so late in my life. But I think because, like I say, because of the operation, that was at the end of October, I was literally recovering for all of November, summer, December, and then before I knew it, it was literally mid-December, and I was like, oh my god, like fuck, I literally haven't bought anything. I was hoping to get back to the gym before Christmas, but I did a workout sometime in December, and it was just too early. It was painful, and I was just like, no, I'm gonna stick to my walks, which has absolutely been fine. So yeah, when it comes to my goals, I'm currently in a reverse diet, doing a reverse diet at the moment. And when you guys, I'm sure that you've seen that I did my photo shoot, I was at the end eating. I literally am so passionate about trying to remove this unnecessary like connection and focus to the scales. It's not anybody's fault. Like, if you're watching this and like, oh my god, like that's me, I'm so fixated on that number, it's literally not your fault. Like, diet culture and Slim and World clubs and Weight Watchers and all that kind of thing that you ladies will have been through before, it's very much just fixated on that number on the scale, and it really shouldn't be. That's why my clients and myself take pictures, take measurements, yes, the scales as well, because it can be a great tool for tracking that progress. But it's not the be all and end all. And yeah, literally when I did this journey, I lost 40 centimeters. I'll pop a picture here, but I think it's 4 kilograms different. Like, it looks more than that. It really does look more than that. So yeah, just like an important reminder from me, really. And I am working on shifting that mindset with a few of my clients at the moment. And I know it's possible because I have past clients that literally have had that mindset shifted. And that's why, yeah, it's just like a really, really important part of my program. Since then, I have been increasing my calories slowly. So a reverse diet is when you incrementally and slowly increase the calories week by week, depending on, you know, your progress and weight and everything. And I'm up to now 2,100 calories. So I'm literally eating, what's that, like 450 calories more than what I was eating before, and my like weight has pretty much stayed the same. And that's why, again, I'm so passionate about this being such an important process. There's a lot of women who kind of like finish with the coaches or finish with the diet, and then like, oh, I've lost the weight, like I've hit my goal. And that's great and everything, but it's just like, if you just go back to what you were doing before, or you then don't do like a reverse diet in like a proper structured way, it is very likely that you're going to put some of the fat back on and kind of like lose a lot of the progress that you've worked so hard to make. So it's really, really important. So yeah, so that's my goal at the moment. So I'm in a reverse diet, I'm getting the calories back up. My maintenance, I believe, sits around 2250 to 2,300 calories. So I'm going to get them up to there. Then, and this is another massive important part that people neglect or they don't know how important it is, I will need to stay at maintenance for a good 7 to 8 weeks before doing anything. Like, I might just want to stay at maintenance anyway, but if I was to then want to lose like a bit of fat again or whatever my goals might be, I need to stay at maintenance for a good amount of time so that my body can enjoy being there, thrive there, getting used to those higher calories, and then we can drop them back down when it's time. They are my current goals. I have started going back to the gym last week for the first time. So I did 2 sessions last week. I'm doing 3 sessions this week, and it just feels so good to be back. I have invested myself in my own coach, but she's a health specialist for endometriosis, and I wanted to do that, one, obviously to like figure out my triggers, because I am going through the mill at the moment with my endometriosis symptoms, and this is like the last straw pretty much. But also it'll help me be a better coach. I actually work with ladies who suffer with endo and like different disabilities, PCOS, PMS, and it's given me even more knowledge, even more education, whilst also working on myself. So I don't have like a health and fitness coach, like I literally know what I'm doing. I had one last year, but that was just for accountability more than anything else, which is so important. But I'm doing this on my own. But yeah, I'm working with a health specialist at the moment to try and figure out any food triggers that I have. So this month, which is January, we're focused on nutrition. And then in February, we're going to move on to movement and working out what works for me with my body. Because of my condition, there are certain moves in the gym or certain exercises that can cause pain. So it's just trying to like figure out those, navigate them together, and just see what works for me. Because I have to remind myself I'm not the same as everybody else. Like, I do have this condition and I just need to work with my body rather than against it. In terms of my goals, that's where we're at the moment. I also want to get back into my running. There's a few of my ladies that want to start a running journey, and I'm absolutely going to start it with them. I actually have ran umpteen half marathons before, and I actually ran a full marathon on my own, which was mad. But my sister's dog needed, he had hip dysplasia and he needed a very expensive operation. So I decided that I wanted to kind of like do my part, really push myself. Like, I was going to do like a half marathon, but I was doing those at the time like every single weekend. So I wanted to push myself, and so I did a marathon, which was amazing. And that was a couple of years ago now. And I kind of like stopped running, got into like the gym a little bit more. And yeah, recently I've just been like, oh, I really miss it. And apparently there's something about running that can actually help with endo, because when you're moving, it helps with the lesions or something, but you have to be like really, really careful about it. Like, if I just went now and ran like a 10k, I probably wouldn't even get that far. Like, for the normal person, maybe like it's hard to like explain, but when I feel like I'm coming on my period, like those cramps, that burning sensation, like that can happen when you're running. Anyway, so like I say, I'm working with somebody so that we can do it in like a really controlled way. I have like so many plans. I think I have one weekend now between now and April where I don't have something on. So I thought I would share that with you. It's a big birthday of mine, like 30, big birthday in March. And I never really celebrate my birthday. And I just thought, for this one, I deserve to celebrate it. I deserve to celebrate myself. Literally got something on pretty much every weekend in March, but with different people. Like, I decided that I didn't want a big like 30th party. We've not long moved down here, so that would mean a lot of people having to travel. I've got family like all over the place. You know, all my friends are kind of down that way and stuff, so it just probably wouldn't have, I just knew that I didn't want that. I didn't want that, and my mum and dad aren't together, and I didn't want the awkwardness. Anyway, so this weekend, so it's the 23rd of Jan at the moment, so this weekend mum's actually coming to stay, but aside from that, it's like a quiet, relaxed weekend. There are things that I want to buy ready for Paris, which I'll explain in a minute. And there are things that I want to do like around the house. I just want to get it all like lovely and put up. I've got some more, so I started putting like big, you know, like pictures together. And I want to put that up on the wall. So yeah, there's just like certain stuff that I want to do around the house. This is something else that I want to put up. And Mum got this me for Christmas. It's kind of like a weird like metal type thing, but I want to put it on the wall. I don't know if you can see, but obviously it's like a person and a dog. Now, when I say how much this made me cry, it's just a reflection, I think, of like what I'm going through with my health. But it really, really, really touched me. Probably sounds like, why would that make you cry? But through the past few years, when my condition's been getting progressively worse, I've obviously had the amazing support of my partner, like he is amazing, but when he's been at work, or I've been here alone, or I've been on the floor in a ball, or I'm in bed upset, like Tilly, my dog Tilly, has literally just always been there, and that's why it really touched me. Like honestly, I could barely get through that when I was reading it on Christmas. Anyway, so there's some stuff that I want to get up this weekend. Okay, then next Friday, which is the last day of January, I've actually got an event, a mastermind event. Now, I'm really happy about this because if you guys have been following me for a while, you'll know that I have been having to travel all the way to London for these mastermind events. And it's been great and everything, but then you've had to sort like the hotel, the train, like how long you're going to stay there for, finding it and all that stuff. And actually, the host of the mastermind has actually decided this time to host it in Birmingham. That's amazing. That's actually on the Friday. That weekend, I have nothing on, but I'm due on my period. I think I'm going to talk about this again, like in another video. But my period last month, like I was really, really close to phoning an ambulance. Anyway, so I'm not feeling so great about next weekend, so I'm due in about 10 days. But anyway, so I'm just gonna try and implement the stuff that I've been kind of like going through with my health specialist. Anyway, so that's next weekend. So for my 30th, I'm actually going to Paris with my partner, which I can't even tell you how excited I am. We have not been away together ever. As in, like, we've been on a couple of, like, UK holidays where it's, like, rained. But we have never been abroad together. We've been together about 3.5 years. I haven't been abroad since before COVID. Like, let that just sit with you for a minute. Since before COVID. So, I think the last holiday I went on was in, like, 2019. Like how's the last time that I went abroad, like 6 years ago? It's mental. Anyway, so we're going to Paris for 5 nights, which I am literally so excited for. I just wanted to, you know, when we were talking about what we wanted to do, well, what I wanted to do for my birthday, I was like, look, I just want to go somewhere where we can like eat nice food, walk loads, explore. Like I have never done a city break holiday before, ever. It's always been like a family, hot beach kind of holiday type thing. So I was like, yeah, I really want to do like a city break. And even though obviously I will be taking like a little bit of time off work, it sounds really sad, but I obviously have location freedom with my job and I've never really like got to experience that properly. And I will be there for my check-in day with my clients. And I've just got like this image sitting in like a French cafe, doing my check-ins, and eating like a croissant and a hot chocolate. Just like living my Paris life. Do you know what I mean? Obviously a bit of relaxing. I will be working too, but obviously that's the amazing thing of being able to work anywhere. Like, I don't think that's going to sink in until I get there and I'm like, oh my God, I'm in a different country, yet I'm delivering all, you know, the same me from Paris. So that would be a cool feeling. After Paris, we have my Be Free meetup. Weekend after that is my birthday. So my birthday is on the 1st of March, which I love because I'm Welsh and it's St. David's Day, which is literally like the Welshest day of the year. But I am due on my period on the 2nd. Someone just explained to me how that's fair. Like, I literally, my 30th, my big birthday, the fucking biggie, and I'm due on my period. Which wouldn't obviously be probably a bit, like, it wouldn't be nice, but it wouldn't be a massive issue for normal people. I've said to my partner already that I just want to kind of be a bit prepared for it. Like, if I am going to be on, you know, here with maybe like a birthday cake and just like watch my favourite films, just have like, it is on a Saturday and that's initially when I wanted my birthday meal, but it can't be, it has to be the weekend after. So weekend after 30th birthday meal with like my mum's side of the family. Weekend after that, going away with 2 of my best friends. Weekend after that, the uni girls are coming over for a sleepover. Weekend after that, I actually have a big coaching event that I need to travel to Cardiff for. So that's going to be big. And I'm actually going to meet up with a couple of my clients there that are more kind of Cardiff way. So that's exciting. Weekend after that, we're now in April. And then that's my 30th birthday meal with my dad's side of the family. And then the weekend after that, it's my boyfriend's birthday. So when I say this for me is mental, like I don't really have much going on over the weekends, like if I'm honest with you. We live like a really quiet, simple life that I absolutely love. I've got these like incredible, oh, and actually I missed another one out. The day before my partner's birthday, there's this massive coaching event and there are like 8 key speakers, including there's like a mindset coach that's going to be there's different entrepreneurs, there's even like Anton from Love Island. It's massive and I really wanted to go, but obviously like it does cost a bit and I was just thinking, oh, with getting there as well, like and I looked and I actually can't believe where it is. So like I feel like it's like a sign like I have to go. It's 20 minutes down the road, which is just mental. It's in a university not that far from me, being held in like this, in this university. And I was just like, oh my God, I've got to go. So yeah, when I say mental, this for me is literally like, bah, 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 bah. But all the stuff is obviously really gorgeous, lovely, wholesome things, either to do with my business or my birthday. So all really nice things, really. I think I have literally caught you up with everything that I possibly could. I think. What was the other thing I was going to say? Oh yeah, I'm actually with my health specialist as well. We're trying to navigate my triggers and realise that dairy has reduced, like I've been reducing that a little bit, like oat milk and tea, and obviously not really having any chocolate and things like that. And it has actually reduced my inflammation. So my coach has asked of me today to have no dairy. No dairy. You don't, honestly, just give it a go and see how much we actually eat dairy, because it's ridiculous. So no dairy, and then we've reduced my gluten. So I've actually literally planned out what I'm having today, because I haven't been as on it as I wanted to be, like the past couple of days. I've probably had a bit more dairy than maybe I should have done. I don't know, and I was in pain last night. So anyway, so today, just to share with you and hold myself accountable here, I'm going to crack on now. It's 5 to 9 and I literally have a meeting that starts at 9. So thank you very, very much for waiting for this long-awaited catch-up with me. Lots of ideas for the future. I think my next one is going to be to spend a day with me. So Thank you so much for coming. And yeah, if you don't follow me on Instagram already, you probably know by now. If not, my Instagram handle is at JodieMB same as my YouTube. And yeah, have an absolutely wonderful week, and I will catch you on the next one.